So today we're continuing our covering of Thinkwell calculus, and we're still on an introduction to derivatives, chapter 3, and we're going to complete 3.1.3, the derivative. So let's begin with a few problems. Alright, so we're going to just head over here and begin with our problems that have already been written down, and we'll just label this as 1. Just label this down as 1, and this is number 2. Alright, anyways, suppose you're given the function f of x equals x cubed minus x plus 5, and its derivative f prime x equals 3x squared minus 1. What is the slope of the line tangent to the graph of f of x at x equals negative 2? This is an extremely simple problem, and basically we will just be plugging in negative 2, so negative 2, and we'll plug it in to the derivative. So when we do so, we get 3 times negative 2 squared minus 1. And this is f prime x. When we do so, we get 4, 12, 11, and our answer is 11. And it's simple as that. Moving on to our next problem, the temperature begins to drop on a winter day in Maine as a cold front moves in. The temperature is given by the function Tx equals 12 minus 1/12 x to the 5th, where x is the time in hours and T of x is the temperature in Fahrenheit. Given T prime x, the derivative equals negative 5/12 x to the 4th. When will the temperature be falling at a rate of 5 degrees per hour? So we're given the rate of change. We're given what the derivative is equal to. So basically we're going to do, and just remember that the temperature is falling, so this is going to be negative. So it's negative 5 equals negative 5/12 x to the 4th. What we're going to start by is multiply each side by negative 12/5. So we're going to multiply by negative 12/5 and negative 12/5. When we do so, this cancels, and we're left with the 5's cancel as such, and we are left with a positive 12. So we're left with plus 12 equals x to the 4th. Now we have to do the 4th root of x to the 4th, so we're going to just multiply by the 4th root of x. So that means these two will cancel, and when we do the 4th root of 12, we get plus or minus the 4th root of 12, and that is the answer, which is going to be, I believe, around 1.9. So that is our answer. Moving on to our next set of problems. Suppose f of x equals negative 2x squared. What is the instantaneous rate of change of f of x when x equals 4? We're basically just being asked what is f prime x, or what is the derivative. When we do so, we're going to move this 2 over to the front and subtract 1 from the exponent. So we're going to get f prime x equals negative 4x, and that is our answer. The next problem, given that ft equals 3t squared plus 1, find the instantaneous rate of change at t equals 2. So again, we are going to find the derivative. This is a two-step problem. First, we have to find f prime x, and then we're going to plug in t equals 2 into the derivative. So when we do so, f prime x is, we're going to move this 2 over, and we get 6t, and the 1 disappears because it is a constant, so it just disappears. So we're left with 6t. We plug in 2, we get 12, and that is our answer. The answer is 12. Moving on to the next problem. Use the definition of the derivative. Calculate the derivative of the function g of x equals negative 4x plus 2. it's telling us to calculate f prime x. So f prime x, we have a negative 4x to the first power, so that means all we're left with is negative 4, a constant. The derivative is, the rate of change is constant. And those are our answers in a few minutes.